Today's video is brought to you guys by the EA Game Changers. I want to thank them for flying me out to Germany and letting me record this FIFA 19 content super early. Guys, today's video, we're going to be trying to score 100 goals in the Champions League final. Can we do it? Without further ado, let's get into yet another FIFA 19 video where we're doing a little bit of an experiment. So today's episode is focused on the Champions League final, and we're gonna aim to score as many goals as possible. And to do this, we're putting all the sliders up in our favor: sprint speed, shot air, and we're gonna turn down the CPU, goalkeeping, so you know we could just score as many goals as possible. We're turning it to beginner, and we're gonna see if we can score 100 goals in the Champions League final. I decided to do this with Real Madrid, and I don't know why I picked Arsenal as our opponent. It kind of just like popped up like that. So I was like, all right, you know what, we'll play Arsenal, decent side, and you know, it really doesn't matter since it's on beginner. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who we play, but yeah, that's what today's experiment is going to be, boys. I'm honestly super excited and stoked to try and do this, guys. Of course, we just got all the Champions League licenses and whatnot in FIFA this year, and you guys are going to kind of see some of the scenery here that is going to be going in to the Champions League, boys. So yeah, leave a like if you guys are hyped for yet another FIFA 19 video. Since we went to Germany to record this, unfortunately, we only had access to the kickoff modes and then the journey mode. So no career mode for the time being. Well, I did post a career mode video the other day where I kind of focused on like the top teams you guys should use if you're going to go into a career mode. But yeah, check that out if you haven't already. But let's get into this where I'm just going to show you guys all the goals that we scored. There were some like this that, you know, they were all right goals, but we scored some incredible goals. And one of the reasons why we scored great goals was because the shot power in sprint speed was turned all the way up. We were able to shoot long shots from so far out. You'll see eventually we'll get some good ones. And look at this. This goal from Ronaldo is probably one of the best ones that we scored in the 3rd minute, boys. This goal was absolutely incredible. And as I sort of got into the game, guys, I realized that it was going to be very difficult to get 100 goals. And yeah, I realized quickly that that wasn't probably going to happen. I thought 50 could be realistic, guys, but you'll see how many we end up scoring at the end of the video. Just admire this goal first, though, man. It was such a great strike from Ronaldo using that 5-star skill move. And here, another great goal scored by him. Well, it was going to be a great goal until it hit off the post, but he gets the rebound, though. Cristiano Ronaldo getting another one, 4-0 already. And yeah, like I said, boys, this turned out to be a lot harder than I thought. Even though all the sliders were turned up, we just physically didn't have a lot of time. And every time, you know, I shot, the goalkeeper would make like a 6 save, or I don't know, just random stuff popped up that just prevented me from getting a lot of goals here in the first half. And one thing I should point out as well, in this sort of build of FIFA that we were given here, we were unable to change the time. So we had to play only 4-minute halves. So we couldn't lower it, we couldn't raise it. That was it. 4-minute halves to score 100 goals. And yeah, like you guys are seeing, it's kind of unrealistic to score 100 goals. But we're making our way up here. We're up to 10 goals just like that. And you guys are seeing some sick ones from Ronaldo and whatnot. And look at that. I mean, with the shot power turned all the way up, we just scored incredible goals. This little cheeky finish right there with the chip. Put down below in the comment section, if you guys are watching this right now, comment the timestamp of the best goal scored in this video, guys. Let me know which one you guys thought was the best one to be scored. And yeah, I'd be really interested to read some of you guys' comments. But here we are on the 45th minute where it is it's 14-0. So yeah, pretty much it's gonna be impossible to get 100 goals. But right now we're looking at about 30 to 40. I think is potentially realistic. 50 might be pushing it. But yeah, once the full game comes out, not that it would be like fun to do. Well, you know, it's kind of fun to do this, honestly, man. Just turning all the sliders up and just scoring some sick goals. You get to use cool skill moves and whatnot, and the long shots are just incredible because you could shoot from like almost the halfway line, and they seem to put most of the shots on target. But yeah, as the first half ends, guys, we are going to look at the stats right here. 14 goals, 27 shots, 20 of those shots being on target, only 63% possession, but I guess that's kind of because when we get the ball, we're basically just shooting right away. So that's why Arsenal still has a decent amount of possession, but 14-0. You know, kind of happy with that. I did expect more. Like I said, the title is 100-0 Champions League final. Not looking realistic at all. Here's some of the goal scorers. As you can see, like Douglas Costa, Ronaldo, two of our main guys. Dybala, he hasn't been doing too much. Only 2 goals from him. Pjanic with 2. Khedira with 1. But here we go. Back to the second half where I'm just going to show the goals, guys. You are going to see some of these goals. Some of them really nice. Again, some of them just very average. I did a lot of rainbow flicks, a lot of volleys. Those were kind of the fun ones for me, and a lot of long shots as well. This one was a decent goal right there. Kind of a nice flick up. Then the finesse shot with Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa, a bit of a beast, guys, in FIFA 19. I know these ratings aren't finalized, but he was really fun to play with. Again, he's a 5-star skiller as well. So, I mean, yeah, for Juventus, they're just going to be such a great team here in career mode, or, you know, just in FIFA in general to use, guys. And here, it's almost 20-0 in the 68th minute. Again, man, I think we could do so much better, but a lot of these times I would just be getting chances, and either I would just try to get too fancy, or I don't know. Yeah, I probably did get really too fancy with some of these goals when I could easily just, you know, tap it in like you see right there. And as this is the Champions League final, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on, like, the new scoreboard, the new commentary team. I know you can't really hear the commentators in this game because of the sound turned down. But yeah, there's a new commentary team here for the Champions League. All the cool graphics. What do you guys think? You think you guys are going to enjoy the Champions League being in FIFA finally? I know they're doing a lot of stuff with Ultimate Team, and then there's stuff in career mode as well for the Champions League. But yeah, what do you guys think? It's great that they've got these licenses. I kind of wish they did more within career mode, because what I've seen right now, they haven't done too much. But yeah, with that being said, that's actually where we end the episode at. Only 27-0. There it is. Juventus Champions League winners. We couldn't quite get to 100-0. Could you imagine, man? That would be insane if we scored 100 goals. But the funny thing about this is we get 27 goals here in this. And with FIFA 19 not being released, this might be a world record. Do we have the world record for most goals scored in a FIFA 19 game, guys? I think we might. Honestly, I think we might. Not that it really means anything because all the sliders were turned up, the difficulty was turned down. But hey, we probably have the most goals scored in one game in a FIFA 19 match since it hasn't really been released yet. And not too many people have played the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. And here we go, where you guys get to see the Champions League final, or the Champions League trophy, be raised here in the final by Juventus. The sad thing that happened after this game ended is that I accidentally closed out of it too quick, so I couldn't show you guys the final stats to see like who scored the most goals, who got the assists, all the team rating and whatnot. And I was really bummed out about that, but I wasn't about to go back and just replay the entire match. But let's just say there were a lot of goals scored. I think Ronaldo probably had over 10 goals. Costa probably had around, I don't know, probably like 6, 7, 8 maybe. And then Dybala scored. You know, you got Pjanic, Khedira. We had a bunch of players score, but that was it, guys, for the final. There it is, man. 27-0 against the beginner AI. We couldn't quite get to 100. Maybe when the full game comes out, we'll do another one of these, and we'll try to score 100 goals in one game. But yeah, here we go right there. You saw kind of the match facts for a little right there, but I closed out, and yeah, I really do apologize for that. That is going to be the end of today's episode. One thing I want you guys to look forward to, I have another video coming out later today. It's going to be a double upload. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek for the people who stuck around till the end of the video. Of course, I was able to record all these FIFA 19 videos through going to Gamescom, and here's a little behind the scenes look at what sort of took place here at Gamescom. We got to record on all those TVs you see in the background where FIFA 19 was set up, and they had this cool area where you could play FIFA 19 on 3 monitors. That was so freaking cool, man. But yeah, double upload coming later today. I'm going to be talking about my Gamescom experience, showing you guys all the, you know, videos that I took, sort of vlogish style videos and whatnot. And I'm just going to be talking over it. But yeah, if you guys want to watch that, it's coming out later today. This is kind of just a short little behind the scenes clip of me and Jake Buckley, or you guys probably know him as Master Bucks on YouTube, does career mode. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. And, yeah, we're going to be talking about that later on today. So thank you guys so much for watching this FIFA 19 Champions League video. We'll be back for, yeah, another video later on today. Guys, catch you guys then. Peace.